Hello. Is your life in dire need of excitement? Well, it's a good thing you're watching my show. I'm your handsome and debonair host, Adam P. Gill, and today we're going to be exploring one of North Florida's hidden gems, Lake City. Come on, guys. My home state of Florida is a weird and beautiful place. It seems like everybody's got their own version of reality. This is mine. Whether you've come to or left Florida before, chances are you've passed by Lake City. I'm going to show you why Lake City is a great place to get into Florida history and culture. Lake City is strategically located at the intersection of Highway 10 and Highway 75. So if you've come to or left Florida, you've probably passed by Lake City. Let me just say, if you've never been, Lake City, Florida is a great place to stop by. They've got tons of hotels. They've got $15 generals. I counted them on Google Maps. You know, they've got 3 Waffle Houses, which is how we settle all our disputes in Florida. But moreover, Lake City is called Florida's Gateway because it gives you easy access to a lot of Florida's popular tourist destinations. Lake City, Florida is roughly only 3 hours away from Orlando, Tampa, and St. Petersburg. It's only around a 2-hour drive to St. Augustine, as well as roughly a 1-hour drive to Jacksonville. Also, within a 50-mile radius, there are at least 4 national and state parks that you can visit, as well as over 18 major Florida springs. But if you travel just a little way away from the exit, you will find a perfect time capsule. Taking a walk down Marion Street is like taking a walk down Main Street, USA. A lot of the buildings and architecture have been updated, but haven't really changed since the 1950s. Probably one of my favorite buildings is the local courthouse, which, if you make your way right behind it, you'll find yourself at the beautiful and scenic Lake Desoto, just one of the many lakes for which Lake City finds its namesake. If you decide to explore Lake Desoto, you'll find that it has a designated walking path, on which you will probably never find yourself alone. From people getting their morning run in, to some of the probably 50 cajillion ducks. Seriously, I don't know why they don't call it Duck City. Do you know some alligators and snakes? Because this is Florida, people. Any body of water that you come across probably has alligators and snakes in it. So be careful out there. I love you. Now, prepare to feast your eyes on some gratuitous duck footage. But if you're coming to Lake City, Lake Desoto is definitely unmissable. And now, we're going to take a little bit of time to appreciate the art and culture of Lake City. What you're looking at is a massive mural downtown.
But Adam, that's pretty obvious.
This is my show, and I'll be as redundant as I want. My favorite part of the mural is this giant turtle. Honestly, I didn't have a good segue, so we're going to talk about a Lusty Park. This is the Lusty Park right in the center of downtown Lake City. And every second and fourth Saturday of the month, it transforms into the Grower and Makers Market, a sizable selection of vendors that sell everything from homemade handicrafts and plants for your garden to fresh, locally sourced produce. You will not run out of things to shop for, but you might run out of money. I literally walked around for like 1 or 2 hours and even found stuff for the sports heads in my life.
Ooh, rivalry bait.
They even usually have a selection of food trucks. This one was called Fizz and Twist Dirty Sodas. I have no idea what a dirty soda is, but it sounds exciting. So needless to say, I had to try it. The one I got was a Blue Skies, which is Sprite, blue raspberry, and coconut flavoring. And much like me, it turned out to be a delicious treat. And it would not be the Grower and Makers Market without plants. And honestly, like 50 gajillion of them. Behold these amazing succulents. I then came across Mama E's Gourmet Delectables, which became my favorite booth because they have pickled everything. Pickled carrots, pickled broccoli, pickled squash. And it's all done the way Mama would have made it because Mama E did make it. I picked up a jar of pickled okra and a jar of pickled broccoli, and it was delicious. But we're not done with the party just yet, guys. I bet you're thinking to yourself, Adam P. Gill, why are you so fancy? Well, I'm going to tell you, tonight we're going to attend an art lecture at Gateway Gallery. Pinkies out, people. We're about to get some culture. Ah, yes, Gateway Art Gallery. For those of you that don't know, Gateway Art Gallery is the home of the North Florida Art League and features artists from all over North Central Florida. but more than that, it is a gathering place of culture, a bastion of expressionism, a veritable citadel of creativity. Bet you didn't know I knew all those words, did you? But honestly, it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, there's something here for everyone. So if you're an artist or you just like art, Gateway Gallery is home to all the weird and wonderful things that tickle your fancy. And tonight we're here for a sold-out event of extraordinary proportions. There were a ton of people here and a ton of hospitality as well. Look at this absolutely massive food spread. Big Back Mode activated. Also, shout out to them little tomato things. Y'all were delicious. And it wouldn't be a food sequence if I didn't show you my plate. In addition to a massive spread of food, there was also an open bar, which definitely added to the sophisticated air of the evening. See, I told you. Time to get those pinkies out, people. What else are you going to use them for? But I digress. I was told the Gateway Gallery has 100 classes and lectures a year. That's 2 a week. So chances are there's going to be something going on whenever you want to be there. Tonight's lecture was about the life and times of none other than Leonardo da Vinci. Great guy, I knew him personally. But if you're interested in attending an event like I did tonight, I will leave a link to the gallery's website in the description of this video. Last but not least, Benjamin Ragland was an amazing speaker, and I won a door prize for the night. I never win anything, so that's amazing. You guys want to know a secret? I'm going to show you your next favorite place to get a drink. Halpatter Brewing Company. Halpatters is named after Halpatter Tustanugi, which in English translates to Alligator Warrior, a legendary Seminole warlord and original founder of Lake City. Here you can get a mouthful of history while you got a mouthful of beer. Halpatters usually has 11 beers on tap, including their custom creations and local partnerships. But probably my favorite thing about Halpatters is that everything was designed to feel like I'm away from home. Whoo! Makes me want to kick my shoes off and air the dogs out. And if you're an art geek like me, they got a pretty cool Dale Chihuly style chandelier, which I'm told was created by a local artist. Very nice. But wait, there's more! Outside, Halpatters has the ultimate deck for people watching, offering luscious views of downtown Lake City, as well as a downstairs patio and stage. Yes, they have tons of events here. No, you can't practice your Mick Jagger moves on stage. I found that out firsthand. But now, for the moment I've all been waiting for, let's get to the beer. On this particular day, Halpatters had 4 original brews on tap. The first was an orange cream vodka seltzer. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect going into this, guys, because I don't drink a lot of vodka seltzers, but it was really, really good. But it was also very sweet. Netting at 3 out of 5 golden flops. That's right, people, we got a rating system now. The next beer I tried was Seymour Finnegan's Red Irish Ale. This single particular taste test was actually loaded. I've had Seymour Finnegan's before, and I like it for the same reason I like sniffing the fresh cut lumber at Lowe's.
Because it makes me feel like a man.
4 out of 5 golden flops. This is the way beer should taste, people. Dark, nutty, and mysterious, much like my sense of humor. Moving on. Next, we're going to try a pineapple IPA. For those of you that just can't get enough of the tropics and wish you had a vacation in your mouth. I'll be honest with you guys, I have a love-hate relationship with IPAs. It's about a 50-50 split whether I like it or not usually. 1 out of 5 golden flops! This one was not for me, but it's for somebody. And if it's for you, I question your judgment. And last but not least, we got the Sour Hour. Definitely not a typical brew, and sneaky delicious. This one caught me by surprise. Kind of reminds me of eating a Sour Patch Kid or something. 5 out of 5 golden flops! I don't know what to say. Didn't know if I would like it, but it kind of grew on me like a mole. So I decided to stick around and have another one. Seriously guys, the sours are unique and definitely worth trying. But enough about beer, now we need to talk about stuffing your face with some food. And one of my favorite face stuffing places is the Marion Street Bistro. The Marion Street Bistro is built into the old Columbia Pharmacy building, and they take their history very seriously. You'll find the decor includes everything from historic photos to framed newspapers to paintings of the original front of the historic Blanche Hotel. They also have a full-service bar which features a variety of local custom drinks and a staggering array of beers. Seriously, the atmosphere is on point, but even if you don't dine inside, you can always dine outside on their semi-covered patio, which I'm fairly certain is sometimes used for live music. But let's talk about the food. I started my meal with a delicious house salad. Rabbit food. As well as possibly one of my favorite appetizers on the planet Earth, fried pickles! That were gently fried in the lightest batter I have ever seen on a fried pickle. The verdict is in, people. Them things are good as homemade sin. I'm dead serious. They might have changed my life. But you know what didn't change my life? Honestly, the salad was good. The honey mustard was homemade. But I ate it because adulting is weird and I felt obligated. For my main course, I had the smoked Wagyu pot roast and mashed potatoes with mushroom gravy. And let's just say this is the type of meal that you gotta turn the lights down low and lock the doors to eat. In all accuracy, guilty pleasure is the perfect way to describe everything on this plate. The pot roast, mind-blowing, a sensation to the head hole. The potatoes, sensuous, the perfect complement to a perfect main dish. 5 golden flops! This was a delicious manifestation of meat. Now we're about to get uncultured and talk about nature stuff. First and foremost, I decided to show you guys Fallen Creek Falls. And without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to a professional narrator.
Thank you for joining us for another thrilling segment of Florida Wilds. Today we witness the majestic yellow-capped gorilla in an unfamiliar habitat. Far from home, the gorilla wanders about aimlessly, enjoying the boon of nature with the few working synapses left in his tiny gorilla brain. A split in the path forces the gorilla to make a decision. Reluctantly, he chooses the way that appears to be older and worn, a choice that happens to lead to the natural falls of Fallen Creek. Ah yes, we arrive at Fallen Creek Falls. Wait, this can't be right.
Where's the amazing waterfall? Oh, this sucks. Just so you guys know, the water table's down, but usually Fallen Creek Falls looks like this. This is my Aunt Tina, she's now famous. No, I did not get permission to use this picture. Alright, so Fallen Creek Falls kind of sucked. So now we're going to check out Osceola National Forest, technically in Sanderson, Florida. Sue me. And it's going to be awesome. Osceola National Forest is as big as your mom's forehead and honestly quite confusing. I happened to find one entrance in Sanderson, Florida that didn't make me feel like an extra in a Wrong Turn movie, and it led me down to this beautiful little recreation area and fishing pier on a lusty beach. Wow, much serene, very nice. Unfortunately, the group area wasn't open to the public, but honestly, the visit to the pier made everything worth it. Look at this absolutely stunning vista. Honestly, guys, I could spend hours doing this. If I ever go missing, I didn't get kidnapped, this is where I'll be. But like I said in the intro, there are also a ton of natural springs in the surrounding areas. If you want to see a video about a spring, I will put it at the very end of this video. Well guys, it looks like that's the end of our Lake City, Florida tour. I hope you had fun, I know I sure did. For more Florida adventures, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace, love, and palm trees. Bye!